Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Jesse with Comin, bringing you pop culture and all things underneath your common sense lens. And you know what? I have been a fan of Demon Slayer since I first found the series. My wife and I have both absolutely loved it. It's something that we've just absolutely binge watched every time it comes out, or at least even when the episodes were coming out weekly. Like, we actually signed up for Crunchyroll so I could watch some of that stuff when it was coming out and all that kind of stuff. But it's been great. It's been absolutely wonderful. And as we know, the series is coming to an end, ladies and gentlemen. And the way they are doing that is absolutely fabulous. And it's not only going to be great for Japanese fans of this manga or the anime, but also all of us American fans as well, because not only are we going to get a trilogy of movies over the last arcs of the manga, but we're also going to get IMAX releases in the United States theaters for this movie. Now, obviously, this has kind of become a little bit of a trend for a lot of the anime out there, and I'm sure it probably has something to do with the American theaters out there are desperate for anything that's going to make them money. But needless to say, as a fan of Demon Slayer out there, boys and girls, I am super excited to bring you this news, because as you can see over here from Bounding Into Comics, and I'm going to butcher some of these names, and I deeply apologize. Please correct me in the comments. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba anime to close out series with film trilogy. Confirms North American theater dates for the first entry, Infinity Castle. So yes, boys and girls, all of us will be able to geek out and go to the theaters with a bunch of other anime fans out there and enjoy this kind of stuff. And personally, I am very excited to hear about this. It's always nice to talk about something that we're happy about and excited for, and this is something I am definitely very much excited for. So we're going to share this article from Bounding Into Comics, getting all of the juicy details. But before we do, if you do enjoy our content, hit that like button, share with all your friends, and subscribe or follow if you have not already, boys and girls, because we are grinding, we are growing. We just crossed 1,600. We're on our way to 17, and I could not do that without every single one of you. Also, leave us a comment in the section down below. Are you a Demon Slayer fan? Is this something that would get you excited to be able to go back to the movies and actually see something like this on an IMAX screen? Have you really enjoyed the series so far? Or are you like, I don't know what Demon Slayer is, but hey, if you say it's good, maybe it's worth a shot. Let us know what you think about that in the comment section down below. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out the links in the description as well. All right, from Bounding Into Comics and our dear sweet nerdigans. Last year, less than a year after Tanjo Komodo made it exceptionally clear that he plans to specifically kill Muzan Kibuchi with his own hands, the next entry in the Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba anime adaptation, the movie Infinity Castle, is gearing up for an intense theatrical debut. I know, that was a lot, basically, to say, hey, they're releasing a movie to kind of finish this stuff up. I get it, but it's like, you got to have all the name arcs and everything else in there, right? You got to have it all. As announced via a promotional reel during a special March 1st live stream, the Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba anime will close out its run by adapting the last three arcs of Kuhara, Krotug's dark fantasy manga, into cinematic form. To this end, the trilogy will soon kick off with its first entry, the movie Infinity Arc. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Set to adapt the 11th-story arc of Kyoar Kotogo's dark fantasy manga, otherwise known as the first half of its final battle arc, the upcoming film will pick up right after Tanjiro, critical voice actor, Shang Undead Luck, okay, we're not worried about that, and crew begin their plunge deep into the depths of Mitsu Kabutsu's demonic stronghold, with the titular Demon Slayer Corps in tow to help the team deal with the Demon Muzan's remaining forces. That is going to be some epic battles. That is one thing I love about Demon Slayer. The battles are just so epic. I mean, I've loved the story right from the beginning, especially what the tragedy that happens to the kid and what happens to his family and all of that kind of stuff going forward. Like, it really gives you the ability to attach onto a character, and it's really good storytelling, and it gives him his motivations, and you understand why he pushes himself so hard and everything else. And like, I love the fight scenes though, man. They're so glorious and they're so well done. I'm just, shout out to the animators and everybody that worked on all that stuff. You guys are just absolutely amazing. Done such a wonderful job with this. While the trailer itself provides little information as to what the events in the first movie will tell, speculation suggests that likely moments will feature a number of fan favorite fights, such as the insect Hashomi Koju's intense clash against the upper rank 2 demons and Eternal Paradise Faith cult leader Doma, or Taijinju and the Water Hashinagiro Tomoku's emotionally charged battle with the upper rank 3 demon Akaza. And essentially, like I said, obviously that's all actual just speculation. Ooh, they also does the voice actor in Dr. Stone. I love Dr. Stone too. Dr. Stone's another good one too. I've been really binging on a lot of anime. The Western stuff just really ain't been doing it for me lately, and I wonder why. Alongside the trailer, the film's animation studio, Ufotable, also dropped its first key visual / poster, as well as its respective Japanese and North American theatrical release dates. Courtesy of Toho and Aniplex, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie Infinity Castle, will land in Japanese theaters on July 18th, with Crunchyroll bringing it stateside a few months later on September 15th. So not really, I mean, when you think about how fast time flies these days and how all the crazy stuff that's going on, that's really not that far away. And this is something I would definitely like to go see in IMAX for sure. I mean, those fight scenes look incredible on my television in my house, but I can't even imagine what it would be like to see that on an IMAX. Oh, that would be glorious. Like I said, my wife loves this too, so she's totally going to be down for this. So I love this idea. I love this idea. We got to secure a babysitter now. With both countries receiving IMAX and other large format releases, like I said, on IMAX. Notably for American and Canadian audiences, the film will also be available in subbed and dubbed form. So see, that's really cool too, right? Because I know there are people out there that are fans of this that, hey, I don't blame you. You know, I don't always feel like reading subtitles as well either. And like, especially, I got 6 kids, man. They're running around the house all the time. It's hard for me to sit there and watch something that I can read the subtitles instead of something that I just kind of glance over every once in a while and listen to out of my ear, right? I don't understand Japanese. I'd love to be able to learn it at some point, but hey, I got 6 kids. I got a busy life. But needless to say, I love that idea because that's going to open it up to a much broader audience as well. You're going to have a bunch of normies out there that love this show, seen it on Netflix or wherever it's been streaming and all that kind of stuff, and go, hey, cool, I can go watch the sub form. I ain't got to wait for it. Dope. That is awesome. That is awesome. So I think that's going to really amplify the box office. I'd be very curious to see what the box office ends up turning out for this. I think that's going to be a really cool, fun thing to report on. Of course, these 2 countries are not the only ones that will host these screenings. Per Crunchyroll, the film will also release worldwide, with various countries, including the Philippines, Brazil, and the UK, on track to roll out the core later's adventures across a number of dates in August and September. Rather than list them out individually, we encourage fans of the North American and Japan to check out Crunchyroll's official website. And basically, just all of the Crunchyroll's website, it gives you, if you're not in the US or Canada, it's not really going to be that big a deal for you, but if you're outside of the States, yeah, go check out their Crunchyroll website. It's right over here. They'll give you the dates and all the lists for all that kind of stuff, where it's coming from, and all the rest of the different countries right there. So it's why, yeah, screw it, I'll give it to you. Why not? August 14th, Malaysia, Pakistan, Singapore. August 15th, Cambodia, Indonesia, Vietnam. August 20th, Philippines. September 4th, that's a whole, basically like all of North and South America, Italy, a bunch of places in Europe. September 12th, Bulgaria. September 17th, Belgium, Moldavia. September 25th, Austria, Germany, and Switzerland. German speaking. So there you go. They're just waiting to get all your stuff translated and everything else. But needless to say, boys and girls, I'm excited for this. I hate to see anything that I love come to an end, but knowing that it's going to go out with such an amazing bang and be able to see it on IMAX, well, hey, man, that's just chef's kiss. What a better way to end a series that has been absolutely wonderful. And I haven't read ahead. I haven't jumped into the manga. I don't know anything about what happens going forward. Please don't spoil anything for me in the comments just down below. But I'd absolutely love to see all this kind of stuff. I cannot wait to see this happen and come out in IMAX. And it's a great sign for anime and manga becoming more mainstream in the United States and getting more acceptable. And obviously that'll turn it into being more profitable, which means we'll get more of this kind of stuff in the United States. It's actually got good quality storytelling, great characters, and wonderful fight scenes with beautiful women. I mean, what more could an American audience possibly ask for, ladies and gentlemen? So let us know what you think about that in the comment section down below. You're going to go see this in IMAX. For I, for one, am very excited. And you know what? I cannot wait to report on the success that Demon Slayer has at the box office, because I'm sure, I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to be an absolute hit. And I, for one, am happy to report on some good news for once.